Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danans, Renans, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time. Yet here we all are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens. I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now...
Right. Now, I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart. I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but... swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
Maybe I'll get some training in before we eat. Hey, Alphen, why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of...
What was that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine, but what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food. Hand it over.
Stay away! Ah!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
Ah!
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot. All right, it's done. Apologies for the wait, you guys.
That's a lot of fish you've cut up again, Kisara.
That's because I caught so many earlier. If you're going to eat them, it's best to do it while they're still fresh.
Was it difficult slicing up that many fish?
No, I'm used to it. It's no big deal for me at this point.
I know I probably shouldn't be saying this after all the trouble you went through, but I've never really understood the appeal of sashimi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Law. I didn't realize. I only make it because it's an easy way to deal with big catches when I fish.
You haven't done anything wrong, Kisara. Law, if you don't like the flavor, you're always welcome to add some of my spices to it.
Hey, yeah, that might work. I'll just put some of this here.
What's wrong, Law? I've never seen someone jump up and sprint off that fast.
He ran as soon as he took a bite of that sashimi.
Was he crying because of the taste?
I don't think the sashimi is the problem here, guys.
So, Halim, care if I hang out for a while? Another fine day for journeying, huh?
Tell me, do you ever find yourself tiring of the vagabond existence?
It's better than being enslaved, that's for sure. I get to pick my own destination, for starters. You don't get those luxuries as a slave.
Shackle a man's feet, and you put a clamp on his heart as well.
Then there was the food. Gross slop that left you in a permanent state of hunger. Ugh, you wouldn't believe the things I ate to keep from starving. What about you? This must all sound pretty alien to someone who used to be a lord.
Is that a hint of interest in my past I detect?
I guess that's one way to put it.
Well, certainly starvation was never a concern I had to contend with. The day-to-day grind was largely taken care of for me. I even had help getting in and out of clothes. All that was required of me was standing still while looking solemn.
That's quite the downgrade you've made. It's a wonder you don't sound more bitter.
This might surprise you, but I actually don't find our current situation all that disagreeable. My own hardships paled in comparison to yours, granted. But life as a lord came laden with its own restrictions. Forgive me. Such complaints must sound like feeble extravagances to a Danon.
True, Renan opulence doesn't feature high on my sympathy list. Then again, yours isn't exactly a normal case.
I suppose it's not. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder how much easier life would have been without the trappings of nobility.
You really mean that?
Pay me no heed. Not but the ramblings of a privileged eccentric. Whatever my past, it has led to my being here. That is all the reality I need concern myself with. I suppose we should call it a day. Once we finish eating, we should get going.
We finally made it.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something off here!
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Dance on the wind!
No dog shall break this night.
Tornado their offspring erupted! Bloody howling!
Healing soul! Magic! I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
Mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Blazing cascade!
Burn! Cancel! Elusive deity! Demon land! Tornado drive! Rending you apart!
You're all!
I'll face you! Dance on the wind!
Thank you for all your help.
Please, don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back. I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malachum!
I'm going to need to use all the power now!
Walk! Hey! Blow them away!
Oh, violent dark!
Look shot!
Crossblade! Hurricane strike! Heaven and earth! Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
Prepare to be sealed! No complaints here!
Heaven and earth!
Inferno!
A wailing
Rending you apart! In an instant! Impact cross!
Dance in the wind!
Dance on the wind!
Go heal! Ground and
Elusive deity!
I'm only getting
Everlasting dark! Eagle ray! Can you take it? Armor won't save you!
You get the gift! A worm
Elusive deity!
in here!
Demon land! Tornado!
Finish without a lightning strike!
Tempest engulfs you!
Not a chance! Gain my judgment!
Rending you apart! Bloody howling! Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic vision! The tempest engulfs! Not today!
Lightning orb!
Victory is within reach!
Dig deep and we can do this!
Such is fervor.
This one's Alphen's got your name on it!
Action to action! A merry distraction.
There's still more to go! Lunar Blast!
Demon
Dragon Strike!
Eagle Ray!
Now! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Alphen.
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegus, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years, no, even before that, just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
We're in for a long slog with this one!
Here's
Lunar corruption!
Sleep now.
By the you wanna play?
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Going in. All right, it's showtime.
I'll face you.
Holy land.
Awaken and wreak havoc! Masterful
Pierce evil!
I'll thank you!
Freeze laser!
I'll thank you! Dance on the wind!
Astral energy!
Falling storm! Elusive deity!
Piercing roar!
Everlasting shock!
Searing flame!
Burn!
A wailing blast! Hurricane
Tempest engulfs you! Prepare to be sealed! Actually, that's round.
Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! A flawless victory.
The tempest engulfs
Naturally.
you! Tempest!
Do it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! You lit! The tempest engulfs you!
Wind astral
Do it!
energy!
Ridwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely, which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Annihilation! Mega ray!
A freezing storm.
Ice tornado!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it! Inferno!
All yours!
Annihilation! Searing flame! Reload!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Annihilation! Searing flame!
You're mine. A freezing storm.
Negative gate!
Ice tornado!
They smite with
Radiant
flame!
here! Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
The abyssal
Going in.
deep
Naturally.
tears us apart.
Hurricane
Off one surface!
Resonate
with the earth! Stalagmite!
Divine annihilation! You get the dead. Radiant here!
A freezing storm.
Ice tornado!
Make it rain.
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Raging
Reinforcements going in.
Hurricane
Resonate with the earth!
Annihilation!
Stalagmite!
Radiant!
On your
Make it rain.
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Can you take it?
A wailing meteor!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Mega ray! Annihilation!
Begin.
Period is good! Gusty nail! I never miss! Mega ray! Annihilation! Radiant light! Help this! I'm all swept up! Annihilation! Radiant pierce! Holy lyric flame! Reload! It's over! Annihilation!
Position, precision, timing. All a perfect match.
That's it? Nothing else to add?
You take meticulous care of your files.
Now! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction.
There's still more to go. Miasma! Decay! Here I go! Fierce sweep! Radiant Pierce!
I'm ready!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Now!
In the soil.
Radiant Pierce! Mega Ray!
Now you see what I can do!
Masterful Out of ammo! Annihilation! Mega Ray! Back into the fray! I never miss! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Here! Make it Ray! Start frozen! Hammer! Nicely done! All thanks to you! Man, Radiant Pierce! Mega Ray! Annihilation!
I'm ready!
Freezing
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! No defense! A freezing storm! I want Miasma!
This one's all mine.
Fear sweep! Now, Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Pathetic! Fear sweep! Zephyr Trident! Miasma! Decay! I never miss! Eat dirt! In here! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Here goes! Freezing storm! Ice tornado! I'm all stopped up! Miasma! Decay! Fear sweep! Here I go! A freezing storm! Their arcs were interrupted!
Maybe Shokisara a little tight, huh?
I don't even know the word
can handle
defeat.
You can be really dense,
Here's a
Dohalim.
healing arch! Air thrust aid! Light after you get to jet! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! You're open! Fear sweep! A whirling storm! Here's a healing arch! First aid!
Sorry, trouble.
I'm ready!
All yours, Kisara.
A whirling struggle!
I'll face you.
Now you see what I can do!
Use the deity.
Falling
Rotating
storm!
pile driver.
Ice tornado! Dirty line!
Awaken and
Mega Ray! Now, lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike.
You're open! Hurricane flight! Lightning strike! Miasma! Decay! Star! Soaring Glacier! Go get it! I'm out of ammo!
Victory is within reach.
Dig deep, and we can do this.
Captain firmly, little one.
Where you go? Easter! Field! Radiant Pierce! Mega Ray! Another
Anything in armor is all mine!
A freezing storm! Ice tornado! Flaming meteor! Make it open! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
My exploits are bearing fruit. Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Raging hurricane! You want me? I never fit! Primed and ready! Mega Ray! This one's mine! Relax! These things really get on my nerves! Ice tornado!
Flying freak! Give me just sit still!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! A freezing storm! You're on! Think again! Here's mine!
Spirits within the soil. Awaken and
Miasma! Miasma! I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray! Mega Ray! A freezing storm! Ice tornado! This one's gone! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry
You're
distraction.
There's still more to go! One more time! Flaming meteor! Magic advance! Raising you between heaven and earth! Zephyr Triumph! A wailing fierce swing! Whirling struggle! Here I go! Annihilation! I'm ready! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
You're open! Annihilation!
Take it away! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix
I feel sprightlier than before.
I have a bad feeling about
No
this.
further!
This one's mine! Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
These ones don't have strings around us!
You require a hand.
Illuminate this magic advance!
Elusive deity!
Eagle between heaven and earth!
Piercing
Benediction light.
Here! Blah, blah, blah.
Damn it! Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up.
You picked the wrong fight!
By the power of one!
Dance on the wing!
Piercing roar! Slide assault!
Now!
Shion!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go! Going in! A chain between heaven and earth! Gravitas!
Begin!
A wailing
Elusive deity! Eagle ray!
Explosion!
Awaken! This one's all mine! Masterful dash!
I'm going to need to use all the
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Benediction light.
Flaming meteor!
There is luck.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare demolisher! I'm gone! Flaming meteor!
Rotating
Thunder blast! Lightning strike! Tiger blade! Got you!
No
One big break! Flaming meteor! Do it! Shion! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us!
If only every battle went so well.
Bad feeling about
In a
this.
bind?
Right here! I got
on the wing!
Tiger blade!
Elusive deity!
Two heads!
Eagle ray!
It's not even fair!
Not
Can you take it?
so hot.
Take it easy. You'll hurt yourself.
Sorry, didn't mean to make you worry.
Benediction light.
Come in handy.
Heal!
Thank you for that. Let's get back. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare demolisher!
I'll heal you all. Healing
You require a hand. Power surges
Lightning
through.
descent! Thunderblade! Lunar corruption! Between heaven and earth.
in the soil.
A wailing radiant lightning!
Stand back.
In here!
I'll trip it up.
Get on the way together!
Spirits within the soil. Awaken and reach the ether. Masterful dash.
Thunderblade! A chain between heaven and earth. A
Elusive
wailing
deity.
radiant lightning!
Eagle ray. I'll face you. Take this. The tempest and your Alphen. In an instant. Impact block. Crumble. Do it. On your knees.
Appreciate the help.
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it. I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
By the power of shot! Finish without a trace!
Air pressure!
Going in!
Can't get out of this!
There you go! Don't let up!
Dance on the wind!
Time to shine! Hard leveling! Magic is in!
Much obliged. I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molitor!
Begin! Does it hurt?
Lightning!
Crescent strike!
Lightning orb!
Easter!
Tiger blade!
Tempest engulfs you!
Lightning orb!
Elusive deity! On your
Holy lance! A chain between
Take this!
I'm on
I'll
Tiger
face
blade!
you! No further!
Annihilation power!
Piercing roar!
Finish without a trace!
Black Trumpet!
Water astral energy!
Tornado drive!
Explosion! Wind astral energy!
Let's keep up the pressure!
I'll face you!
Holy lance!
Crescent strike! Elusive deity!
Piercing roar!
Eagle ray!
Searing tempest! Radiant will!
Your mark!
Flaming meteor!
Tornado drive!
Shield and their oyster interrupted!
Rage! Dance on the wind!
Lion power!
Elusive deity! Soaring!
This one's all mine!
Freezing
Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic fission! Dance on the wind!
Major ray!
More! Hey! Blow them away!
We can really make weapons with this?
The design of this equipment. It's really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
And here I am.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
This one's mine!
Elusive deity!
I think I'll pass on the handspring.
glacial steel!
Freeze Lancer!
Heal!
Switch to
Rain down and pierce! Glacial Spear! Pierce Eagle!
Let's get back into it.
Freeze Lancer! Water! Hear my call! Magic is there! Glacial Spear! Freeze Lancer! Sleep now!
Elusive deity!
Stockpile!
On your knees!
This one's all mine!
Air pressure! I'll face you!
Magic is there!
The tempest engulfs you!
In here! By the power of flame! Blah, blah, blah!
Eagle ray!
My head's spinning just watching you.
Can't get out of this!
Down! You're on!
Smash you!
Thunder
Dance on the wind!
Glacial
Elusive deity! Wave inside me! Yours to be let free! Dance on the wind!
meteor!
Firmament Rena!
Air pressure! Seismic rupture!
Here's a
Crescent strike!
Appreciate the help.
I don't
even know the
word
defeat.
It's on!
Holy Land! Here's a healing arc! Let's get you up! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
My pride was my downfall.
Here's a healing arc! Water
Don't get carried away! The tempest you require a hand.
Mega Ray! Shining Supernova! I'll heal you all! Blah, 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 magic!
Seismic
It
rupture!
looks like you got this one covered!
Grateful.
Air drop!
Sorry, trouble.
You do the same for me.
All right.
Lunar Corruption!
There was
Lunar Blast!
Sara!
I can feel the power flowing through me.
You'll be able to help even more people now.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrecht 35 about it sometime.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Can you take it? In a bind?
Insects should stay on the ground.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Now it's lit! The tempest engulfs you! Prepare to be sealed, though, lethal foot. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
The tempest engulfs you!
Eat dirt. Photon blast.
Elusive deity! No further! Dance on the wind! On your knees!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Air pressure!
Blah blah.
Water stick wicked!
Another incantation ruined!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare demolisher! You're off it! Beast assault! Lightning strike!
This will come in handy.
Hurricane strike!
Into the shadows.
Lightning strike!
Revive requires complete overload.
Look sharp! Hurricane strike! Beast assault! Going in! Hurricane strike! Beast assault! Lacerating tempest! I'm ready! Alphen!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Too slow! Look sharp!
The official deep!
Hurricane strike! Lacerating tempest!
I can feel my precision improving. I have a bad feeling about this.
This one's mine!
Annihilation. Celestial hammer.
On your knees!
By the power of flame.
Air pressure! Begin! Come on! Dance on the wind! I shall ensure you survive.
This one's all mine!
What would I do without you? Great.
Benediction light.
Heal.
No arts of being interrupted.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare demolisher! Look sharp!
Ignite! On your knees! Another incantation ruined. Benediction light. You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against a worthy opponent.
Do it.
Your afterlife!
In an instant!
Impact block! In your face! On your knees!
Do it. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes! My exploits are bearing fruit.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
have a bad feeling about this.
Darker blade! On your knees!
Aren't being interrupted.
It has some kind of camouflage! Burning strike! Here's the evil!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision! The tempest engulfs you!
You picked the wrong fight!
Amazing.
On your knees!
This one's mine! Light astral energy!
No dawn shall break this night! In a bind?
No more playing nice! Light astral!
Not today!
Here! Magnum!
Begin! I'll grind you into sky!
Searing flame! A freezing storm!
Catapult!
Ice tornado! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here's a healing art! First aid!
It's on!
None shall escape my judgment! Far enough!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Benediction light. Heal!
Alright. Now where was I?
Wanna stay great!
No dawn shall break this night! Tornado drive! Rending you apart! Bloody gauntlet!
Burn in hell!
Death on the wind!
None shall escape my soul! Lightning
Demon
orb!
blast!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Nothing will hold in your face! Rending you apart!
Thunder
Bloody
beam!
Another incantation ruined! No dawn shall break this night! As for art,
That's my cue!
behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Act to action!
So, fire and earth astral energy, huh?
A perfect combination.
Bad feeling about this.
No further! Tempest engulfs you! On your knees!
Get behind me!
Air pressure! Blind you with ignite! Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Tempest! I'll blind you with a shot! Elusive deity! In a bind?
Magic is there!
Dance on the wind! On
Holy
your
land! Where are you going?
Make it rain!
Here!
Throw them away! Think again!
On your violent guarding wind! Magic is there!
Another incantation ruined! The tempest engulfs you! Elusive deity!
Here! Damn it! Out of ammo! Chain between heaven and earth!
Blow them away!
Will this
Think again! On your knees!
Healing circle!
Air pressure! Now we're never...
Do it, Sion!
Shield!
Healing... This one's got your name on it!
Act to action!
Barely a blip on our radar.
I've got a really bad feeling about
In a
this!
bind? Crescent strike! Eagle Ray! About to be touching anyone? I'll face you!
Raging storm!
On your knees!
Lightning blazer! Lunar corruption! Freeze blazer! I'm all stopped up! Annihilation!
Tornado drive!
Amazing.
Hurricane Swirl! Rolling blast! Time to shine! Annihilation! Freezing storm!
Scream,
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Explosive charge! Radiant pierce! Here, let me help. First aid! Here, let me help. First aid!
In a bind?
Inferno crossing!
Burn! Begin!
Annihilation! Radiant pierce! A freezing storm! Ice tornado! Hurricane Hurricane Swirl! Lightning strike!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! This one's mine!
Mega ray! Water annihilate! Searing flame! Reload! Judgment here! Raging storm! It's over! Radiant pierce! Here, let me help! First raging storm!
Much obliged.
Here, let me help!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Hurricane Swirl!
Light! Force of regeneration!
Their
Regenerate!
arts were interrupted.
Thank you, Alphen.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than
No
you let on.
further.
Time to shine! Hurricane Strike!
On your knees!
Mega Ray! Lightning Meteor!
It's on! This one's mine!
Elusive deity!
Freezing storm!
On your knees!
I'll
take you! You require a hand. It's in your hands now.
Heal you all! Xion, astral energy! Full throttle!
We may be a touch beyond our depth.
Barely got a look at the thing.
This one will be difficult to predict. Begin! Don't worry. It's in your hands now.
I'll bring you back from death to this.
Flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Try to find out.
Ignite!
It's in the soil. Awaken and wreak havoc!
Holy land! Without a trace!
This one's all mine!
Explosion!
Dance on the wind!
Make it
Hey! Blow them away! In your face! The earth throbs in pain.
It's on!
Dance in the wind! Air drop!
I'll blind you with the sun! I'm sorry, brother. I am not beyond fury! Flash!
Here's a healing!
Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Alphen! In an instant! Impact block!
Here,
Think again! Crescent flash!
Glacial
Elusive
fire!
deity!
Tiger blade!
Everlasting
Lion
soul!
Lunar blade! Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
I think I'm getting stronger.
It's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Starting wind.
Burn!
There!
Everything got you!
As if the normal creature crawling is accepting enough.
On your
Solar blast! Back into the
air
fray!
pressure!
Benediction.
Glacial field! Freeze laser!
This one's mine!
Can you take it?
Freezing storm! Switch to offense!
Armor won't save you! On your
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
heel!
I'll stop its tongue.
Thanks, Kitara!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher!
In a vine?
My
I'll face you!
Blizzard blow!
The tempest engulfs you!
Amazing.
Blind you as a shot!
Freeze lancer! Chain between heaven and earth! By the power of flash!
Vanish without a trace!
Take this!
Hurricane
Heel!
Lightning orb!
Time to shine!
Raging tempest!
Now it's my turn!
Glacial spear! Freeze laser! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Light astral!
Piercing roar! Crescent blast! Ignite!
Too shy to come over! Let's keep up the
Blah
pressure!
blah blah! In here!
Hurricane
Let's get you all tucked
Air
away!
pressure! No further!
Lightning orb!
Dance on the wind!
More with that! Here's a healing art! Maximum burst!
You're off!
Magic is there!
This one's all mine!
A chain between heaven and earth!
The tempest engulfs you!
Lightning
Russia!
Outstanding form!
Ignite!
Burning
Glacial
Glacial
field! Prepare to be sealed!
Hurricane strike! Freeze lancer!
Blind you as a shot!
A wailing beauty of lightning!
The tempest!
Giant Divine Savior! Magic is Annihilation! Freezing storm!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Feel my weary companion!
Steering flame! Failure's not an option!
No more playing nice!
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Radiant Pearl! Steering flame! Reloading! Out of ammo! Ice tornado!
Feel my weary companion!
Can't be happening! No more Miss Nice!
Girl, hold on.
Cure! You picked the wrong fight! Imbue this vanquish
Lightning
soul with
strike!
light!
Flame!
Resuscitation!
Hurricane strike!
I can't
Lightning
lose!
strike!
Bestow thy mystic mercy!
I'll bring you back from death to
one
this
Use too much!
Hurricane strike! Lacerated square!
Annihilation!
Going in!
Seismic Russia!
If it's in the
Not
sky,
today.
it's mine!
The tempest engulfs you!
I'm waiting! A whirling
Dance on the wind!
Now!
War! Blow them away!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
We're in for a long slog with this one. Get behind me!
Engulfs you!
None shall escape my
Benediction light.
Heal!
I owe you one for that.
You picked the wrong fight!
Falling
This
storm.
one's all mine!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa! Glacial Force!
Another incantation ruined.
Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant.
Now,
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Over so soon.
We're in for a long
In a
slog
bind?
with this one. Rain down.
Radiant
This one is not
Annihilation! A freezing storm! I'm Tornado! This one's mine!
Free!
Red still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Make it ready!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
Miasma! Defend! Annihilation! Mega! Where are you going? Radiant Pierce! What a wailing Annihilation! Radiant Pierce! Tornado!
Make it ready!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang!
Now!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Now!
Law! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Dance in the wind!
Bathed in blood.
Rending you apart! Bloody howling!
Winds of heaven! Glacial fire! There! One more! Annihilation! Freezing!
Good to know my training's paying off.
And what, pray tell, does this training of yours entail?
Why? Interested in joining me?
What's this? Bows of the trap.
Ignite! Elusive deity! Demon lash! Tornado drive! Rending you apart! Bloody howling! No further!
None shall
You picked the wrong fight!
How about this? Flaming meteor! Inferno crossing!
Demon lash!
Round and
Tornado
pound!
drive!
Let's keep up the
Rending you
pressure!
apart! Bloody howling! Nothing will hold me back!
On guard! Igneous
No
discharge!
dawn shall break my deed! In your face! This one's all mine!
Glacial fire! I call upon thee!
Tiger blade!
Dance on the wind!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line.
Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic vision! A scream
None
bathed
shall
in blood,
escape my
rending
judgment.
you up. Armor won't save you!
Falling storm!
Another incantation ruined.
Far enough!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'll leave it to you!
Amazing.
No dawn shall burn!
Demon
Rending you apart! Bloody howling! In a bind?
Here goes!
Can you take it? Dance on the
These
wind!
enemies' arts to me.
No complaints here! Demon lash! Rending you up! Not today! Bloody howling! Take this!
Now,
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
A hard-won victory.
in for a long slog with this one.
Here comes hurricane strike!
This one's mine.
Annihilation! Here! Mega Ray! Searing Flash!
This one's all mine!
Right now!
Ignite!
Glacial Fire! Annihilation! Radiant Here! A freezing storm! Tiger Blade! Ice Tornado! Inferno
No
Crossing!
further!
Here's a healing arc! First aid! Mega Ray! Cyclone! Annihilation! Tiger Blade! Riot Power!
It's on!
Here!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisher!
Rough and weak!
This one's mine!
Illuminate the Radiant Light! Radiant Light! Between heaven and earth! Annihilation! Radiant Light! Oh, it looks like you got this one covered! A freezing storm! Hurricane Frost!
Take this!
Ice Tornado! Radiant Light!
It's on!
Hurricane Frost! Furious Strike! Ice Tornado! Radiant Light!
A thrilling performance.
Inferno Crossing! Furious Strike! Gusty Nail! Mega Ray! Radiant Spear! Back into the fray!
Armor won't save you!
Nucleus Surge!
This one's all mine! Bestow thy mystic mercy!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Appreciate
Champion Cloud! Annihilation!
Just glad to be a servant.
Go ahead! Let's get back into it! Annihilation!
Benediction.
Burn!
Photon! Magic Kazam! Air Thrust! A freezing storm!
Reflect on
Ice
thy
Tornado! Radiant Here! Blizzard! Radiant Flash! Radiant Array! Here's a healing arc!
It's on!
Mega Ray! Now! Annihilation!
Anything in order!
Radiant Lightning Orb! Alright! It's showtime! Magic Kazam! Thunderblade! If you get the gist. Holy Lance! A chain Sphere here! I'll be saving this one!
Air pressure!
Magic Kazam! Blade! Shine! Now for something special! Do it, Alphen!
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Well, looky here!
That equipment should come in handy. I have a bad feeling about
Can't get out of this!
Falling Storm! Radiant Light! Hurricane Flash!
Captivity!
Lightning Tornado!
Elusive
Radiant Ring! Time to shine! Lightning Condemned! Thunderblade!
A thrilling performance.
A wailing beauty of Radiant Light! I'll be saving this!
Even I can carve through armor! Tornado Blast!
Where are you going? Radiant Light! You got this one covered! Radiant Light! Freeze Lancer! Here, let me help. Seal! First aid!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Radiant Light! Energy! Whoa! Hey,
Elusive deity! Begin!
Raging Storm!
Fear!
Toxicity!
Tidal Ray!
Shattering
Fire!
Cyclone!
Attack time!
It's down on the ground! Photon
The
Magic
flame
is
inside me
in!
yearns to be let free! You picked the wrong fight!
This one's
Resonate with the earth!
Flaming Meteor! Lightning Condemned! Inferno Crossing! Magic is in! Holy Lance! A chain between heaven and earth! You get the
Take
gist!
this!
Mega Hurricane Foot!
The
Another
flame
seal!
inside me yearns to be let free!
This'll come
Burn in hell!
Miasma!
Down on the ground!
Ready
I'll
for
finish you!
Get on in there with the others!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare demolition!
Chinese super toxicity!
Reflect on
All
my
right,
tiger
it's showtime!
Reflect on
Freeze Lancer!
Lunar Arc!
Toxicity!
Crescent Moon!
Ignite!
Hurricane Speed!
You require a hand.
Eagle Ray!
My head's spinning just one down on the ground!
Miasma! Steel! Inferno!
Can you take it?
Make it rain!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! These bad guys really don't mess around.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
I've got a really bad feeling about this! Freezing storm!
Lit! Burn! Look out! Tempest engulfs you!
Shattering
of pieces!
My heart can
Rending you
Laser
apart!
Joy!
Bloody
I don't even know the
Incantation
word
ruin.
defeat.
What would I do without you? Red! Radiant
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well I'm here to stop it!
Ice tornado! It looks like you got
Explosive charge!
Annihilation! I can do this all day! Finish without a trace!
Ignite!
Hurricane strike!
Tempest engulfs you!
Look here! Explosion! Get on in there with
Rending
your
you
tornado
apart.
strike! Light
Bloody
after
hell.
lightning! There you go! Don't let that
Instinct
be
sharpened!
Thunderblade!
Wait! Elusive deity!
Lightning orb!
Flame inside me!
Now
yours
you've gone and
to be
ticked
let
me
free.
off!
I'm ready! Annihilation!
Not today!
Death
on the wing. Elusive deity!
Blah, blah, blah. Lightning orb!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare demolisher! Here goes!
Benediction.
Blah, blah, blah.
Much obliged. No, speaking of that,
Holy
do
land!
you know Renan's
Everything heaven and earth! Tell me about it. A will of the earth! You get to guess. I owe you.
Hurricane strike! Heal! I own one! The tempest
Illuminate
Rending you apart!
A chain between
Bloody
heaven and earth!
Burn up!
A will
require
of
a hand.
Take this!
Sleep now!
Dance on the wind!
Wait! Then there with the
Elusive deity! The flame inside me is yours to be let free! Soaring blast!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Grind you in
a thrilling performance.
Feeling dancing and lightning! Radiant
Shows our
light!
mystic
Storm and struggle! First aid! Winds of heaven! First force!
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What a friend's for, we can't depend on.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare demolisher! How about leave the chargers to me?
Lightning condensed!
Easter!
Thunderblade!
My head's spinning just one!
A wing fancy of light by!
Armor won't save you! Raging Rena
Bring you
storm!
down!
Make it rain!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Hey! I'm pretty lucky.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Easter!
Hurricane strike! Lightning
This
strike!
one's all mine! Dance on the wind! No further! First!
Shield and rain! Let's keep on doing it!
All yours, Kisara!
We did it! Kisara, go for it! Prepare to crumble!
You're being targeted! Dance on the wind!
First aid!
Power surges!
Tempest Flame of
Everlasting dust!
So ready?
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Tempest Here's a healing arc!
No dawn shall break this night!
Appreciate the help!
Now we're not heal! Not today! Dance on the wind!
Here's a healing arc!
Elusive deity! No dawn shall break this night! Only a blind can't get out of this!
So tired. All that running around is catching up with you.
No,
This one's all mine!
I don't think that's it.
Benediction light! Benediction light!
Inferno crossing!
Thank you for the healing, Domain.
Our comrades need our ability to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Heal!
Benediction,
It's in your hands now.
come on! We have to hold on! Look sharp! Hurricane!
This one's all mine!
From death's abyss! This one's mine!
Elusive deity! Everlasting dust!
Freezing storm! Not on my watch! Firmament Ranger! Lunar blast!
You'll find no mercy!
Too much to handle?
No time! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
It's in your hands now.
Sleep now.
This one's mine!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitate! Annihilate!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Tempest engulfs you! Elusive
Take
deity! No dawn shall break this night!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malicer!
The flame inside me
Now!
yearns! Rena! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Good to know my training is paying off. I'll do my best.
Where you go? With darkness! Annihilation!
Burn!
Annihilation! That'll bring you down!
Negative gain!
Radiant Pierce! Falling slow!
You got fire!
Take
this!
Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Holy Land! Annihilation! Freezing storm! In here!
Do it, soil!
Awaken and heat!
This one's mine!
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Here's a healing arm!
How do you like being pounded into shade?
On your knees!
Radiant Light! Here's a healing arm!
I'm ready!
First aid! Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
All disasters! My Alpha!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malicer! Hurricane Mega Ray!
Raging
Annihilation! Radiant Heal! I'm all stopped up! Mega Ray! You get the gist! Air thrust! Let's get the you get the gist! Here!
being interrupted!
Let the marksman handle this!
Victory is within reach.
Dig deep, and we can do this!
Practice further, little one.
This one's ready! Take care! Magic! Sleep now!
Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Hurricane foot! Sting again! Hurricane no more playing nice! Mega ray! Freezing storm!
Ignite!
Ice tornado! This one's mine! Hurricane foot! Searing flame! This one's mine! Mega ray! Explosive charge! Illuminate the
Down on the ground!
Holy lamp! Hurricane between heaven and earth!
On your
Freezing storm! Flame and meteor! Grounded charge! Radiant light! Let's keep up the pressure! Toxicity!
Soil! Awaken
Blah,
and
blah, blah, magic! Here's a healing art! First aid! More for the sword! Mega ray! Now, lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
With this, I can become even stronger.
This'll make us even more formidable.
What do you think this place was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No, they appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedure somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is... With all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
No ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourselves. All bets are off when it comes to this thing. No further! Ignite! Its head is a weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
I never miss! Feel! Radiant Here! Mega Ray!
Do it! Down on the ground! You picked the wrong fight!
Radiant here! Radiant
Wreak havoc!
More for the stockpile!
Benediction light.
Toxicity! A whirling struggle!
Now you see what I can do!
Winds of heaven! Seal!
Breath of life. Heal my
Here's a healing art! Switch to offense!
Burn in hell!
Can you get to this? Switch to offense! Miasma! A freezing storm! Ice tornado! Gusty nail!
This one's all mine.
Help this! Mega cross and rain! Soaring raging meteor!
Ignite!
Demon blast! Photon spark!
Glacial
Toxicity!
Everlasting shock.
Crescent moon! Hurricane strike!
Spirits within the soil. Awaken and wreak havoc.
Mega ray! There you go! Don't let up! See, ice tornado!
You picked the wrong fight.
Mega ray! Lightning orb! A freezing storm! Ice tornado! Magic is there! Zephyr Trident! You get the dead! Toxicity! Mega ray! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Here I go! And again! A freezing storm! Raging ice tornado! Pain between heaven and earth! Toxicity! A wailing! Sleep now! Let's get you all tucked away!
Pile driver. Burn.
Here's some! More where that came from!
Elusive deity.
Thunder wheel! Raging cascade! Spread! Pain between heaven and earth! It looks like you got this one covered!
Carve through armor.
Hurricane Spark!
The flame inside me yearns to be lit.
Illuminating Storm! Magic is there! Holy Land!
Burn in hell.
Mega Ray! Annihilation! A freezing storm! Select ice tornado! I never fit! Let's keep up the radiant here! Here I go! Anything in armor is all mine! Violent darting wind! Magic is there! Storm! Crossblade!
This one's mine.
Hurricane strike! Toxicity! Blizzard blow! A wailing dance defying meteor!
The enemy's reeling!
Complacency is the root of carelessness.
Point taken. Stay sharp, everyone.
Too shy to come over?
Here, let me help.
I'll blind you with a shot.
Hey,
Engulf you.
Soil!
Awaken and wreak havoc.
Puddle! Light astral! Magic is in! Zephyr Trident! I'll be saving this one! Annihilation! Radiant light!
This one's all mine.
Here goes!
Rending this one's mine.
This one's mine! Radiant light! A whirling... Now! Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, Looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting, but I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?